Describe a family member who you want to work with in the future.
Okay.
You should say, who is he or she?
Okay.
Whether you've worked together before,
Yeah.
what kind of work would you like to do with him or her?
Okay.
And explain how you feel about this family member.
Okay. I think I can handle that.
All right.
I'd like to talk about my elder brother, Ahmed.
Okay?
He is incredibly talented and hardworking, and I have always looked up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Although we haven't officially worked together before, he has often guided me with my academic projects and given me valuable advice.
Yeah.
He is an experienced software developer in the IT industry, and I find his expertise truly inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
In the future, I would love to collaborate with him on launching a small tech startup,
Okay.
perhaps focusing on app development or web design.
Okay.
His technical knowledge combined with my creativity could help us build something successful.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a deep sense of admiration and respect for my brother because he is always supportive and encouraging.
Okay.
Working alongside him would not only be a great learning experience, but also a chance to strengthen our bond as siblings.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So now
Okay, that felt pretty good.
it did sound good.
Thanks.
All right. Now we're going to move on to part 3.
Yep.
So I'm just going to ask you a series of questions and you just answer them in a Band-Aid kind of way.
Okay, cool.
All right. So what do people need to do to change their jobs?
When switching jobs, people need to enhance their skills and prepare a strong resume.
Okay.
For example, they can take online courses, attend workshops, or gain certifications to make themselves more competitive. Researching job opportunities through networking or job portals is also crucial.
Okay.
Finally, preparing well for interviews helps them demonstrate their abilities and secure a new position.
All right. Good. Why do people want to change their jobs? People seek job changes for various reasons, such as better salaries, career growth, or dissatisfaction with their current work environment.
Oh.
For example, an employee may look for a new job if they feel underpaid, or if there are limited opportunities for promotion. Others may switch careers to explore new challenges or find a more fulfilling work culture.
Okay. What benefits are there when working for big companies?
Large companies offer numerous advantages, including higher salaries, job stability, and access to professional training programs.
Okay.
Employees also benefit from perks like health insurance bonuses and retirement plans. Additionally, working in a big company allows individuals to build strong professional networks, which can be beneficial for career growth.
Okay. Why do people want to have a family business?
Many people prefer family businesses because they allow them to work closely with loved ones while creating something meaningful.
Yeah.
For instance, running a family-owned cafe or clothing store helps family members collaborate and share responsibilities. Moreover, it provides financial security and a legacy that can be passed down to future generations.
Is it good to work with family members? Why?
Yes, working with family members can be beneficial because there is a high level of trust and support.
Oh.
Family members often understand each other well, which can improve teamwork and decision-making. However, personal conflicts can sometimes interfere with work, so maintaining a professional approach is important to avoid misunderstandings.
Okay, one last question.
Okay.
What kinds of family businesses are common in India?
In India, many families run businesses in sectors like textiles, jewelry, and food services.
Okay.
For example, it is common to see family-owned restaurants, grocery stores, and small-scale manufacturing units. Many of these businesses are passed down through generations, helping families maintain financial stability and preserve their traditions.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, so we just heard a Band 8.
We did. Yep.
And now we're going to hear a Band 9 for the same question.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So, you ready to be the test taker again?
Okay, bring it on.
All right. So, same part 2 prompt. Describe a family member who you want to work with in the future.
Okay.
You should say, who is he or she, whether you've worked together before,
Yep.
what kind of work you would like to do with him or her,
Okay.
and explain how you feel about this family member.
I'd like to describe my cousin Priya, who is a successful entrepreneur in the fashion industry.
Okay.
She owns a boutique that specializes in handcrafted clothing and accessories. While we haven't officially worked together before, I have assisted her in organizing exhibitions and fashion events for her brand.
Right.
She has an incredible sense of creativity and a strong business mindset, which has helped her achieve great success.
Okay.
In the future, I would love to collaborate with her to expand her business globally by launching an e-commerce platform or introducing eco-friendly fashion products.
Okay.
I believe my expertise in digital marketing could complement her innovative ideas, allowing us to grow the brand together. I truly admire Priya for her determination and entrepreneurial spirit. Working with her would not only be an enriching professional experience, but also a wonderful opportunity to strengthen our relationship as family members.
Okay, great. Thank you. So now on to part 3. Same questions, but just answer them. Thinking Band 9 level language.
Sounds good.
Okay, so what do people need to do to change their jobs?
To successfully transition to a new job, individuals must evaluate their skills and career aspirations.
Okay.
Updating their resume and portfolio is essential to highlight relevant achievements. Networking with industry professionals can open doors to hidden opportunities,
Okay.
while thorough research about potential employers ensures they make informed decisions.
Right.
Additionally, refining interview skills is crucial to making a strong impression and securing the desired position.
Okay, why do people want to change their jobs?
People change jobs for various reasons, such as better financial prospects, career advancement, dissatisfaction with their current role, or the need for a more dynamic work environment. For instance, someone might leave a stagnant job for one that offers professional growth and skill development. Others may prioritize work-life balance and seek a job that aligns better with their lifestyle.
Okay, what benefits are there when working for big companies?
Large corporations provide employees with numerous benefits, including competitive salaries, job security, and comprehensive perks such as healthcare coverage, retirement plans, and paid leave.
Okay.
They also offer structured training programs that allow employees to upskill and progress in their careers. Additionally, working for a reputable company enhances one's resume and expands professional connections within the industry.
Why do people want to have family business?
Family businesses appeal to many because they offer a sense of stability, trust, and shared responsibility.
Okay.
Running a business with family members fosters collaboration and strengthens relationships. Additionally, family enterprises often preserve cultural and traditional values, ensuring continuity across generations. For example, a family-owned textile business can maintain craftsmanship techniques that have been passed down for decades.
Is it good to work with family members? Why?
Working with family members has its advantages, such as mutual trust, emotional support, and a strong sense of commitment to the business's success.
Okay.
Siblings or relatives often understand each other's strengths and weaknesses, which helps in effective teamwork. However, it is important to establish clear professional boundaries to prevent personal conflicts from affecting business decisions.
Okay, last one. What kinds of family businesses are common in India?
India has a rich history of family-run enterprises with common sectors, including textile manufacturing, jewelry businesses, agriculture, and hospitality.
Well,
Many families also own retail stores, export businesses, and small-scale trading companies that have been passed down for generations. Additionally, some of India's largest conglomerates, such as Reliance Industries and Tata Group, started as family businesses and have grown into multinational corporations.
wow. Okay, so
It's a lot.
it was, but you can hear the difference, can't you?
It's so interesting, like, just even listening to myself as
Yeah.
a pretend test taker.
Yeah,
The Band 9 just sounds so much more sophisticated.
it does. Yeah.
Even though, like, the Band 8 answers are fine.
They are. Yeah, they're grammatically correct. They're, all of that.
Yeah.
But there's just this extra level
Yeah.
of nuance.
Well, even in the part 2, right, when I'm talking about my brother, I said, he's incredibly talented and hardworking.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, of course.
Like, that's a good way to describe someone.
Okay.
But when I talk about Priya, right, for the Band 9, she's a successful entrepreneur in the fashion industry.
that's
Like,
good.
that immediately.
That's just so much more specific.
It's just so much
Yeah.
more descriptive.
Absolutely. And then you even added she owns a boutique that specializes in handcrafted clothing and accessories.
Yes.
So it's like you've given us this really rich picture
Yes.
of who she is and what she does And it also shows off a really nice grammatical structure.
Yeah.
That relative clause, the
total.
key that specializes
Yeah.
in, and it allows for this really natural embedding of extra information.
Yes. I also noticed that there was more like vocabulary that I wouldn't use every day,
Right.
like exhibitions
Yeah.
or oh gosh, what was the other one?
Well, even like entrepreneurial spirit.
An entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's not something you hear people say.
Ooh, not all the time.
Yeah, in casual conversation.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's showing that you have this broader range
yeah.
of vocabulary.
Totally. And then even when talking about like the future work together,
Yeah.
for the band 8, it's like a great learning experience.
Yeah.
But the band 9, it's an enriching professional experience. Like
Yeah.
that's just
It's just more
fancier.
It's more sophisticated
Yeah,
and nuanced.
totally. And what about the part 3?
Yeah, so there's some really interesting things in part 3 as well.
Right.
Like, for example, when we talked about what people need to do to change their jobs.
Yeah.
The Band 8 response said enhance their skills, prepare a strong resume, which, again, totally fine.
Totally fine.
But the Band 9 response said evaluate their skills and career aspirations.
Oh, yeah.
And updating their resume and portfolio is essential to highlight relevant achievements.
It's so much more
It is.
in depth.
It's more in depth, and it's using that more formal language as well.
I love that.
And, that's something that we can all work on, even if we're not taking the IELTS, just in our everyday communication.
Yes.
Thinking about how can we be more precise with our language?
Yeah.
How can we use, slightly more complex sentences
Yeah.
to, better express the relationships
Yes.
between our ideas?
It's really making me think about even just like explaining something simple
Yeah.
to someone.
Yeah.
Like, how could I explain that in a more sophisticated way?
Exactly.
By using different vocabulary
Totally.
or just more interesting vocabulary.
Yeah. And I think that's the key takeaway here.
Yeah.
It's not just about learning a bunch of big words.
No.
It's about understanding
Yeah.
the nuances
Yeah.
and how to use those words effectively
Exactly.
to create that really clear and compelling message.
Yeah.
And, that's something that takes practice,
Totally.
but it's definitely achievable.
Yeah. For sure.
So
Yeah.
I love that.
I hope this has been helpful for you.
Yeah, this was so cool. I loved hearing the differences.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to think about
Yeah.
how I can apply these to my daily life.
To your daily life. Yeah.
I'm sure our listeners will too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's what we aim for.
Thanks so much for bringing this.
You're welcome.
Cool.
All right.
Until next time.
Yeah.